This short video will show you how to go about setting up your Canon printer for use with cake printing. Before you begin, you want to make sure that you have at hand a USB cable, the conversion carrier, the edible cartridges, and the print head. To begin with, you want to start by connecting the power cable. Next, we turn the printer on, open the printer lid, and wait for the printer carriage to stop in the centre. Remove the Canon print head from the foil bag. Next, remove the plastic clip from underneath the print head. Now install the print head by lifting the carriage handle. Insert the print head and close the carriage handle again. The cartridge converter should be installed with the numeric identifier pointing down. Use your forefinger to hold down the carrier and clip left and right. Your Deco cartridge needs removing from its carrier. Simply pull the tear strip and remove the plastic clip. Insert the cartridge into its correct slot until you hear it click. Repeat this process until you have inserted all 5 cartridges and you have 5 flashing red lights. Close the lid of the printer and wait for the flashing green light to go solid. To ensure everything is installed correctly, we can open the lid of the printer and wait for the print head to come back to the centre and check for 5 solid lights. In order to correctly use your printer, you'll need to make sure that you install the drivers that come with it. Locate the CD and insert this into your computer. Customers running Windows Vista should make reference to the install pamphlet that comes with the printer. Installing the printer driver on your computer is pretty straightforward, so let's take a look at how we do this. The recommended installation will place onto your computer a number of applications which are not necessary for cake printing, but you may find useful. In this example, I'm going to use the custom install and just install the driver. Just the print driver checked, I'm going to begin the installation. The process of installation will take several minutes to place the driver files onto your computer. Once that's complete, you'll be prompted to insert the USB cables into the computer, the printer, and then turn the printer on. This will then find your printer and finalise the installation. Before finishing up, you are strongly advised to execute a print head alignment. This does take anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes, but it will calibrate the print head to produce a better quality print. Once that's finished aligning, you can finalise the installation process and exit. To set up your printer within Edible Artist, you want to locate and click the Settings button. Ensure under the default printer option you have the correct printer selected. From the print dialog, you want to make sure that you click the Properties button when printing and ensure that your printer is set up to print onto plain paper and set the print quality to high. If you have a newer model Canon printer, you need to ensure that you set it up in the software correctly. You do this by pressing the Settings button, and then on the right hand side under the Settings menu, make sure that the IP3600/4600 compatibility button has been checked. This will ensure that when you print, it knows that the paper is centre aligned in the printer and your prints come out correctly aligned. To ensure that your printer always prints from the rear of the printer and not from the cassette underneath, start by pressing the Print Design button. This will bring up the print dialog from which you can choose the Properties button in the top right hand corner. From there, go along to the Maintenance tab and select the paper source setting for plain paper. Then what you need to do is select Rear Tray and click Send to send that to the printer. That will store that setting away, and every time you print now, it will print from the rear tray and not try and use the cassette. To print onto edible paper, ensure that you have the flap open and the extension up, and insert the edible paper so that it's standing up in the printer. The process of printing an A4 edible design using the plain paper and high setting will take about 45 seconds to complete. By following the advice given in this setup video, you too should get perfect prints every time.